In the name of God, the compassionate, the merciful. Well, last week we talked about pages 28 and 29, chapter 2, about principles, parameters, and language acquisition. I'm going to actually continue with the same discussion. First of all, I am going to review the materials, okay? Well, last week we talked about sentences in fact, Chomskyan model of grammar, and it was like a sentence like page 28, number 1, as the child drew an elephant. And we said that we had something like page number 29, number 2, something like a tree diagram. Actually, you can see it in my piece of paper written for your purpose, okay? But mine is in fact a bit more formulaic, like a formula, like mathematics. Why? Because we don't have sentence, instead we have an S. We don't have noun phrase, instead we have NP. We don't have a verb phrase, instead we have a VP, okay? So, the child drew an elephant, as my handwriting shows, is like this. We call it a tree structure, okay? If you actually go to, in fact, page 30, line 2, it says that we have another structure, tree structure, or a structure tree, or the full form is phrase structure tree, line 2, page 30, okay? Well, back to page 29, I'm going to say that we can write the same type of thing like a tree, and we can write it like the, in fact, brackets that appear below on my, in fact, page, as you can see it below. Okay, so we can say the same thing that like the tree structure above. We can have something like labeled brackets. What does it mean? We have brackets and give names to the brackets. So if you actually go to page 29, you see number 4. But my number 4 appears here, and it is easier for you to understand. Why? Because the book has got the same size of brackets, which is misleading. Mine is a bit better. Why? I have bigger brackets and smaller brackets. For small elements, I have got smaller brackets. For bigger ones, I have bigger brackets, as you see. This is the same thing that you saw last semester with your, in fact, linguistics. So there are 2 ways up to here that we can show the structure of a sentence. One is the phrase structure tree on top, and the other is the labeled brackets. I am going to continue with another thing on the next presentation. Thank you very much.